Welcome in, my beautiful gems. I hope you guys is well. I hope you guys are doing what's best for you and taking great care of you. My beautiful gems, I'm tapping into the current energy to see what's playing out for you. Current energy for Gemini spirit. Please be sure to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As always, I want to thank you guys for your love, your support, your time, as well as your presence and adjacent possibilities. Many unconsidered options here. Many unconsidered options. So, when it comes to many unconsidered options, you could be looking at your options, reviewing your options. This refers to the idea that there are often more choices available than we realize, which can be both empowering or overwhelming. So this suggests that new paths and ideas are available to us if we are open and aware. Okay, so if you're open and aware, but habits can keep one from seeing them when faced with too many choices. So somebody here could be experiencing a choice overload that leads to decision paralysis. It could also lead to regret or dissatisfaction. So, strategies like setting limits or focusing on core values are important for navigating these choices. Like, this is Gemini energy all the way. Like, when there's too many options and there's so much to think about, being that you are associated with the element of air, and there, like, it could lead to overthinking. It could lead to also like a paralysis where you're not making a decision at all. And it could also lead to like this overwhelming feeling of having too many options and a reduced ability to choose. So when confronted with too many choices, people may delay making a decision or choosing nothing at all, and it leads to frustration. A large number of choices can increase the likelihood of regretting a decision, right? As there are more other options to compare it to. So I would say, this is the energy you're in. Set limits, narrow down the number of options you are considering when it comes to making a decision or making process more manageable. This is something that I had to learn how to do because, your mind, I'm speaking to someone that you have an open mind. You have an ability to see things from different angles, and sometimes that can get in your way, you know. Um, what else was I going to say? Align your choices with your core values and priorities. Okay. Accept that no option may be perfect, which can also help you to alleviate some pressure. And take a wider look at your situation and be open to new or different actions, even if they seem unfamiliar. Okay. Because, yeah, simplify the process as much as possible. Yeah, that's how I am. Like, when it comes to like me deciding on something, and I know that I have a lot of options or whatever, I'll pick like what I feel to be the most important, and then, yeah, to narrow down my choices, and also help me to narrow down my focus too, so that I'm not trying to focus on too much at one time, right? So let's see what else we have for Gemini. Balance and moderation. Stay out of your head. Okay. Okay. I pulled two. Okay, so we have surrender now. And we have there is always enough. There's something special about you, Gem. A rebirth is assured here. So change, transformation, transition. Um we're starting out with the moth spirit. And when it comes to the moth spirit, it says to surrender now. Okay, the number 39, the number 12, the number 3 could be of significance. But this brings the message that releasing control, the need to control, gaining a new perspective here, right, of your situation. Hold on one second. I can't stand when it seems like I need to sneeze and it doesn't come out. Like, what was that about? So you could be taking a pause. Okay. What is guiding you right now? Okay. Are you in alignment with spirit, or are you pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or an addiction? Somebody here could be dealing with a relationship or an opportunity that, like, you can't think straight here. Whenever the moth spirit appears, it is a time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Okay. There could be something here about workalism, workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or there could be an addiction to certainty or even to a person. Mm, there's a need to let go of your excessive energy. Okay. I feel like this could be like with thinking and channel it in more than one, channeling it in more than one direction here. The fire burns hot. It's like not wanting to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all the other pursuits that matter to you. So now is the time for you to surrender, the radical acceptance, so that your drive doesn't cause you to flee or fight. I said flight. Um, it's like the energy of taking a pause, taking a moment, um, gaining a new perspective, taking a step back, right? Like when it comes with your options, like you could be someone that you become so like paralyzed and not moving, not making a decision because it's so much to consider that you walk away from what it is that you're trying to pursue. So there's something here with you remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Release your need for certainty. Okay, because I feel like that could also be something here when it comes to having so many options, it's like, well, I don't know what this is going to lead to, or I'm not certain about this. I'm not sure about that. Um, Releasing your need for certainty and control with the surrender now, um, so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using this energy or embracing this energy when it comes to making decisions or choosing. Um, Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. The shoulds and the musts. What you should do or what you must do. And then we move over here to there is always enough, which is the koi spirit, fish spirit. And this is about generating wealth within, deliberate intention. No matter how small something may seem. So this is beginning to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if it feels at the moment that riches are not yours, they soon will be. So knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. Okay, you have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. There's much you can create, there's much that you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. You're someone that's exquisite. You're unique. You're loved. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Okay. And yeah, because with this, yeah, change is here. Okay, I feel like something here is ending. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to someone that's ending the cycle of not making a decision or walking away from something because they're not sure or they're uncertain. Um, there could also be a fear of failure here that someone deals with too. You know, like somebody here could be like fearing that they're unable to make the right decision or the best decision, as you would say. But the best spirit, this is coming to remind you that this rebirth here is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up, the old, is still present in the new. Amazing life forming now. So the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of your faith and your ability to be able to establish new and healthy relationships. You may be like at the beginning or doing like this may be the beginning of something. Like you're in an unknown territory. You could feel as if you're lost, but you're being called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. So this is like from darkness to light. I always see that with this rebirth, like from darkness to light, releasing what no longer serves you and going towards what aligns with you. The abundant universe will provide. This is completion. This is an ending here of a cycle or pattern of behavior. And you trusting the universe is important. It's about making your dreams a reality. Okay. Um, okay, let's see what else we have here. 4 gems. Messages for our Gemini spirit. Messages for our Gemini spirit. Messages for our Gemini spirit. Current energy. Okay, sitting. Yeah. See, this is this thinking. This is this being in your head. You could be giving thought to something here. And see, the thing about it is, this is like sitting in this like detached, isolated energy, trying to figure something out, right? And you're not paying attention to what's in front of you, or you're not seeing what's in front of you. Okay, there could be a need for you to get clear about what it is you truly want. Okay, and then this is the new beginning here. So this is like getting clear here about what it is you want, what it is you want to go towards, your hopes and your dreams. Yeah, something is changing. I feel like you're getting out of this energy of feeling the need to um consider everything. Like there's an ending. Look, this is rebirth here, the death. So let's see here, going towards what it is that you desire, going towards what it is you love. This is also knowing what it is you want, right? I feel like the Knight of Cups is someone that knows what it is that he wants, right? Um, something here that makes you feel good. This is like makes you happy, trusting your heart, listening to your heart. And I feel like this death card is what it is that you're releasing and letting go of this overthinking, this being in your head energy. Um, this is a powerful transformation where a significant ending clears the way for a new emotional quest or pursuit. So, a necessary transition is paving the way for a new beginning for you. And this is a journey into something new that is driven by your deepest desires. This process may not be comfortable, right? But it's in the uncomfortableness that we know that that's what growing feels like. Transformation over comfort. Yeah, true transformation is often uncomfortable. Um, something here is designed to be a catalyst for change, not to be comfortable. Yeah, something here is most definitely required. It's like it's required to end. It has to end in order for you to be on this quest. I don't know. Maybe in the past there was some resistance um, due to a resistance of internal, external changes. Um, hmm. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, planning, preparing, making plans. All right, so okay, let's see here what else we have for our beautiful gems when it comes to the cards that are already out here. Yeah. This is like excessive thinking here. Thinking like just a lot. Thinking about a lot. Or this could be just a lot going on here. Embracing the sense of adventure. So when it comes to the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands here, this is a state of emotional discontent or stagnation, being overburdened by responsibilities, um, feeling unfulfilled and bored with your current emotional situation. Somebody here could be feeling like crushed by an excessive workload or a heavy burden of responsibility, feeling bored or unimpressed with what is being offered to you. Yeah, I feel like this is what somebody here, maybe you've been asphyxiated on what could have been or what it is that maybe you've missed out on. But I feel like this is what's ending as well. You being weighed down by responsibilities and feeling overwhelmed. Mm. Yeah, this is like a need to like make sure that you don't overcommit yourself. You could be someone that overcommits, and that could be something coming to an end here where you're releasing like is what's not yours, delegating. This is releasing though what's heavy to lighten your load. Yeah, instead of focusing on the past disappointments, what's been getting in your way, I feel like this is taking time to make space for your future happiness and addressing here the present overload. This is a call to action to let go of the burden so you can start to see the positive opportunities that are available to you. Okay? Um, yeah. We also have the Fool and the Five of Wands. This is conflict, competition, the beginning of a new journey. Yeah, the beginning of a new journey and your willingness here. Your willingness to take a leap of faith. All right, taking risks. This is like facing challenges, but also ready to take risks and try new things. So, tackling the challenges and conflicts head on that you may be experiencing, but with a sense of optimism and adventure, with this full energy being here. So, when it comes to the Knight of Cups here, It's here with the Seven of Cups. So yeah, this is like taking a step back here to really like carefully consider the decisions that you make. Carefully consider the decisions that you make and make sure that they align with where it is you're going, who it is you're becoming. Yeah. This is like learning how to overcome. There's something here about learning how to overcome um this whole like cycle of being prone to indecision due to being overly emotional, right? Taking a step back to make sure that you know, I don't know, you could be paying attention to how something makes you feel, listening to your heart, right? This is not being quick to make a decision, I feel like, for someone. Pursuing a dream here, but always being faced with numerous or sometimes unrealistic choices or distractions that require careful discernment to avoid being overwhelmed. Yeah. So yeah, Seven of Cups, it warns against being based on fantasy or um, that there are many other options, not all of which are what they seem. So taking time to step back, make sure that, you're sure here of the decision you make, um, and not just making a decision, without giving it some clear thought, some careful thought. So this is also suggesting the need for balance between following your heart and making a rational, informed decision. Yeah. Okay. And what's ending here is like it allows rest here. You could be resting. You could be like wrapping up this cycle and allowing yourself to rest. This could be you taking a break here, right? Just taking a break. The Four of Swords here. This is healing energy. Okay. This could be regathering, regaining your strength, a necessary period of inactivity, or the end of the old way of you of how you think, leading to rest, reflection, and eventual recovery. So recovering here, allowing for mental and emotional rest to prepare for this new beginning here. Yeah. So let's see what else we have for our gem spirit. All right. Okay. Self-care. I feel like above everything. I feel like you're putting your self-care above everything right now. Right? I feel like for some of you guys, the realization of how something has been weighing on you heavy, or like you're clearly seeing now what's been getting in your way, what's been blocking you moving forward, right? Um, the energy of Empress is towards Libra energy. And this is about self-care, it's about nurturing energy, right? This is divine feminine energy here. Being in your femininity, right? This could be like a time where you are releasing what needs to be released, right? So you can take better care of yourself. Like, and this whole overthinking thing could be one of those things that has, like, you know, um, gotten in your way. So we have the Empress, and we have, okay, Surrender card is here. The importance of you delegating. Take it on too much despite your nurturing creative nature. Yeah, you could be reassessing commitments, finding a healthier balance between giving and self-care, delegating more, letting go of some burdens to avoid burnout, diligently pushing forward with your project despite facing overwhelming challenges. Yeah, you're choosing to push forward. I feel like something here is shifting to where you may typically like be someone that would, like, if you can't make a decision with something, like if you're back and forth, you're not sure, you're someone that will walk away, that would leave it alone. But I feel like you're choosing to fight for what it is you love. Something here you see as being worth it. And in order to go towards your goals and your dreams, right? It's like understanding that something needs to change, and you're embracing that change, and you're releasing the need to control here something. You're surrendering, you're gaining a new perspective. Yeah, because at the beginning of the day, self-care, self-love, this is all like of priority, right? No more letting stuff weigh you down or making you feel weighed down and preventing you from giving birth to what it is that you want to create, what it is you want to build, right? This is abundant, fertile energy here. What's been getting in your way of being able to give birth to something here, an idea, a business venture, whatever it is that you want to create or build in your life, you know? We have Pisces energy of the Hangman here. And this is that energy of surrender, taking time to pause to gain a new perspective here, right? When it comes to moving forward. Um, this is letting me know that you experience, this is inner conflict, and realizing that you need to let go of your old ways. There's something here that needs to be there needs to be a letting go of. Yeah. I feel like this is like a self-discovery here. This is like a realization of how much you've been getting in your own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. um, yeah. Yeah. Going towards what it is that you want to create and what it is you want to build. This is going towards a new beginning, something new here. And making sure that whatever decisions you make, that they line up with your core values here, where it is that you're going. Something here, this is like you believing in yourself and trusting yourself and seeing the potential and what it is that you want to create, what it is you want to build, what it is that you want for yourself, right? Having confidence. Yeah, I feel like you're here, you're healing, you healing, you gaining this new perspective, you surrendering, this transition, this transformation is healing here. It's like the end of you stressing and worrying about this and that. Like, yeah. I want to leave it here, my Gemini. Sending you love, light, and healing energy. Thank you so much for viewing.